Lando Norris won a thrilling Sao Paulo Grand Prix to take command of the title battle as Piastri struggled to fifth. Norris superbly controlled the race from pole to complete a perfect weekend, in which he also won Saturday sprint in Interlagos to extend his title race lead over his McLaren teammate Piastri to 24 points with 3 races remaining. Max Verstappen produced a stunning comeback after a pit lane start, but was denied second place as Antonelli in a thrilling finale as Mercedes driver claimed the best result of his rookie campaign. Despite his superb performance, Verstappen dropped 49 points from Norris to leave his hopes of claiming a 5th successive driver's title all but over. Norris said it's a great win, but seeing how quick Max was, it's disappointing we were not quicker. That is where my mind is at the minute. I will see the team congratulate them and see why we're not quick enough. There's a long way to go, it can change quickly. I'll focus on myself, keep my head down, ignore everyone and keep pushing. Piastri, who crashed out the Saturday sprint, continued his streak of errors that resulted in his 34-point championship lead becoming a significant deficit as he made an over-ambitious attempt to pass Antonelli at the restart after an early safety car, sending the Mercedes into Charles Leclerc's Ferrari. Piastri was given a 10-second time penalty for causing the turn 1 collision, which left him having to fight his way back through the field. The Australian was denied an additional place in the closing stages as George Russell held on to 4th for Mercedes with a strong weekend for the Silver Arrows, taking him 32 points clear of Red Bull in a battle for second in the Constructors' Championship behind McLaren, who have already sealed the titles. A disastrous day for Ferrari left them further 4 points back from Red Bull as Leclerc was forced to retire after losing a wheel in the collision caused by Piastri, while Hamilton also failed to finish as damage suffered a collision with Sainz at the start eventually resulted in his retirement. British rookie Oliver Bearman backed up his career for 4th place with another decent result in 6th for Haas. Lawson and Hadjar finished 7th and 8th, while Hulkenberg and Gasly rounded out the points. Norris came into Sunday's race full of confidence, having dominated the weekend's other competitive sessions off the back of a superb Mexico victory, which gave him a 1-point title lead. His challenge to maintain his momentum at Interlagos was heightened by drizzle falling for much of the hour or so before the race, creating the slippery conditions and a little extra jeopardy at the start. However, the Brits once more exhibited the huge improvements with his race starts to pull clear of Antonelli off the line, allowing him time and space to pick his line through the opening corners. His skill set would have been tested once more with the early safety car restart after Bortoletto's crash. Norris once more judged it perfectly as he pulled far enough clear to be out of range when the 3-car collision between Piastri, Antonelli and Leclerc resulted. From that moment on, Norris' claimed victory never appeared in doubt as he built an advantage over Antonelli and then calmly managed his tyres to maintain it. He twice gave up the lead when making pit stops, but swiftly regained it on both occasions before taking a flag 10 seconds clear of the battle between Max and Kimi. After claiming back-to-back victories, Norris has now finished ahead of Piastri 6 races in a row since his Dutch GP retirement. As for Piastri, consistently has shown up until the Dutch Grand Prix. He took in 34 points to ahead of Norris. Most were convinced he'd into the title. Instead, it's unravelled with a series of errors. Further mistakes followed the Austin and Sao Paulo sprints before the very risky move that backfired on Sunday. While Piastri didn't need to grasp any opportunities that came his way, his lunge up the inside of Antonelli and Leclerc was risky and could have easily resulted in coming away without any points. The excellent split opinion with stewards determined Piastri was wholly responsible, but Messi disagreed with that and Antonelli had to bear some blame as well. Piastri fought back with admirable spirit but couldn't get past Verstappen and Russell and Antonelli and struggled to 5th. After a Red Bull resurgence that seen Verstappen into an unlikely title race after the summer break, it came as a major surprise to be out in Q1. The team took the decision to have a new power unit installed he produced a stirring drive, finishing in the podium and very nearly got ahead of Antonelli. Asked with what he'd done, he said, "We've already lost too many points early in the season. That we're in that up till now was quite a surprise, but realistically we haven't been good enough over the whole season, but we will still try everything we can to win races. That's what we're here for." And before I go, let me run you through the classification. Norris coming out on top. Brilliant job from him. Absolutely fantastic drive. He really does look like he's got one hand on that title now. Antonelli in second. Best weekend in F1 for me. Excellent drive from him. And holding off Verstappen was incredible. Verstappen, unbelievable drive. Didn't expect Red Bull to have that pace, but unfortunately for him, it just feels too little too late. Russell 4th. I think probably disappointed to be behind Verstappen, considering where he started, but it still wasn't a bad drive for him at all. Piastri 5th, so disappointing. That penalty, probably cost him second, and it's looking very tough for him now, isn't it? Bearman 6th, another excellent job from him, maximising his result. Lawson 7th, Hadjar 8th, crucial points for Racing Bulls, brilliant job from them. And in 9th, it was Hulkenberg, brilliant job from him. To maximise the points for Sauber, I would say. Gasly 10th, getting a point in Alpine is fantastic for them. Williams still have a bit of a buffer, but 11th, 13th, certainly disappointing for them. And then you've got Ocon in 12th, disappointing when you consider where Behrman was. But I mean, just didn't have the pace. Alonso 14th, Aston Martin really struggling in the race. Colapinto not on the pace of his teammate, and Tsunoda, so many issues for him. And when you consider what Verstappen did, it's just not really good enough. Ferrari, a disastrous weekend for them. Balsletter, its home race, you've got to feel sorry for him. But Leclerc, obviously very unfortunate, and Hamilton just having no pace throughout will be so disappointing for him, and those instances he got in as well. He needs to reset before Vegas.
Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily F1 news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.